hope I'm in focus as I explain, like as I share these exciting products with you, these exciting things. First and foremost, we all gotta stay charged, right? We're all like, I don't know, if you live my life, you're out and about a lot, which is great. I mean, I love being a homebody, but I love jipping and jabbing. Like, don't put me in a box. I love, like right now, I'm at home. Well, it's 5. It's 6. And it's also the coldest day we've had so far this year. It's the high is like 32, and it's gonna get down to at noon. So it's starting out right now. It's around like low 30s, and by noon it's supposed to be low 20s. Isn't that interesting? Anywho, so I love the homebody life. It has its own vibes and stuff, but then I also love being out and about. I especially love traveling. And you know what? Charging is good. Let's face it. Like, I'm not on my phone scrolling, but you gotta, like, if you need it for a map or you want to take a picture or something like that, you know, it's handy. It's very, very handy. Or if you just want to sit down and watch some YouTube as, like, maybe a documentary or a podcast as you're stitching away, or, you know, it's great as you're going for a walk or something. So this is nice because, yes, it's retractable. On one end is just the regular USB, which you can put the adapter on if you would like to connect it to, like, an Apple product or something like that. But then on this end, you have, like, the 3 common things. You have the Apple that you need for, like, the iPhone, you know, like the little lines and stuff. Then you have the old guy who's been phasing out, the micro USB-C, the micro C, whatever it's called. And then the one that everyone has gone to, basically everyone and their mama, just the regular C. So this has been wonderful. It's very compact. I love just being able to take this, one and done. So nice. So I know it's not sewing, but like I said, I use it all the time when I'm sitting somewhere stitching to charge my phone if I want to watch a podcast, learn about something, listen to some foreign language. I mean, that is learning about something, isn't it? It's just great. It's great being out and about and being able to stay charged. Then, also being out and about, or just this is great if you're out and about, but it's also great if you're still in the babyhood phase. I remember particularly there was a chapter where Henry would nap on me. Well, actually, they all napped on me. This really happened with every baby except for Audrey, because Audrey, I could get her to nap in the swing. But none of none of my other babies would nap in a swing. So they would nap on me, and I would still try to get hand sewing done. Sure, sometimes I would do the carrier, often. But then sometimes it was like, I just want to, like, get off my feet. And in those situations, I'm trying to gather up all of my supplies. I had a little sewing caddy, which I still have. But this is very helpful too, especially when you're out and about. Having a sewing caddy can get knocked over. I know from experience. And then all your little doodads go everywhere, right? So this is nice that it has a zipper. It's very compact. And I love that when you unzip it, like, look, let me do this again. Okay, so you unzip. You have the top, it's all zipped up, so you zip it up. And you see, it just like, and it works really well as a stand. So you can stand it there, and you talk about, I don't even know where my phone is. I don't know. But let's say your phone, right? You just set it right there. You watch your podcast. Listen to your foreign language. Learn something, right? And it works really, really well. It has all these zippers and compartments. I mean, I have all sorts of little doodads in here. They've been wonderful. I am trying out some new, so I'm not ready to I'm trying out some other things that may be really helpful. Always looking to try new stuff, right? New things like this, like, we can always get better, more efficient. Feels like it. So I'm trying out some new things, and if I like them, I'll bring them to you. If not, you know, it's just on me, and that's okay. I like trying new stuff, and it's okay with me, but it doesn't always work out. Yeah. New things to try out. Life is good. So, but I love the bag. I love the bag, and I am confident enough that I love it so much that it is now a thing on my website. Go get your own. I'm telling you, like, if you're out and about sewing, even if you're around the house, in the car, like, all sorts of stuff, waiting, you know, at the doctor's office, that time adds up. And you can just bring a little thing like this and get back to stitching. Something also that I am trying out, it's not going to be on my website, but I'm just trying this out, and I just wanted to like, because I know a lot of y'all have kids in your life, these are acrylic paint markers. I have not used them yet with my kids. I only found out that they were a thing that, I had a little get together and one of the parents was talking about this and they raved about it. And let's face it, like, I love to bring out watercolor because it's less of a mess. But if my kids have the choice over watercolor and acrylic paint, what do they go to? Acrylic paint, because it's more of a mess. I feel like they just know. But these are in marker form, and the parent who was telling me about just raved that there's no mess. So here we are. Just FYI, they exist. So if you live under a rock like I do, it's a thing. It's not gonna be on my website. I'm not just out here to like, I'm gonna make, no. If it's on my website, it's because, well, one, I need to try it out. I haven't tried these out yet. So, everything on my website, that's like for sure. I have to know for myself that it is amazing. I, though, have been getting back into quilting. I have been dabbling in quilting my whole life, really. People ask me when I started sewing, and I'm like, I don't know. Good question. I don't really remember a time where I wasn't dabbling in something. So maybe it wasn't sewing, but like I was always just dabbling in creating something, between nailing together, a desk out of framing nails, or like taking bedding and making that into a tree house, or like I was just like kind of always dabbling and creating. How do I open this? There you are, you sneak. So I'm back dabbling into the quilting life. I love quilts. I love just when I say that sewing is more than sewing, I mean that it's therapeutic, it's creative, it's growth inspiring, but it's also memories. And quilts are an excellent example of that. I've been working on 2 quilts now for a dear friend of mine. It's an absolute honor, and I wish that I would have had this thing. So this is a quilting ruler. You may know of this if you're a quilter, right? This seems like a fairly basic thing. I wish I would have had this when I was cutting them out. But I haven't cut out everything, and it's not the last quilt I'm ever gonna, that I'm ever gonna do. So I'm really happy that I have this. She's thick. You can put the rotary cutter right through her. If you want one of your own, they're on my website. And with that, and this is gonna go between quilting and garment construction. How cool is this? I have I just look at this and I'm like, ideas of this embellishment and that embellishment and this curve and that scallop, and like, holy cow, it's a scallop ruler. How cool. It's like a circle. I mean, the ideas that are in my mind are just absolutely endless. So this is something that it's also thick and like well made and on the website. Go get your own. Now this is a hot hem ruler. Very cool. And I tried out this as well, which I also like. This is a silicone thing, so you can bend it around. So if you have like a gentle curved hem sort of situation and you want to hem her up, you can pin this in place and then iron it up over it. It just gives everything very even. It keeps it all consistent. Same idea with this. This is a felt based thing. It does have a curve here, so like maybe you have a front or back facing, like even opening where you want to curve around a coat or so, and it's got all the measurements. It's got a grid on it. So this is obviously for straight stuff. Well, they're both for straight stuff, right? So these are for straight things, and then you have the curve that can go around, like I said, if you have an opening and things. And then if you have a gentle curve, you can do this silicone number, which is really cool. Both of them are iron safe, obviously, and it's just a great thing. You can pin stuff to both of them, and yeah, those are the tools. Oh, last but certainly not least, let's help out our planet some, right? Because we don't have a self-cleaning sewing machine. I keep thinking that would be a great thing to have in life, but alas, she's not here. But I did find these reusable silicone, like, cleaners. They're like Q-tips, but they're silicone, so you can just brush them off, wipe them away again. So what I like to do is I like to do a rough thing with something like this. I had been using Q-tips, but apparently they don't biodegrade, even though they're cotton and wood. I don't know. But these I can just reuse and never throw them away, and I feel better about that. So if you want to help out Mother Nature, then go for it too. So that's the first step that I do, and then the second step, Oh, there you are, you sneak. The second step will have to get the big globs away. And this is controversial, so to each their own. I do that number. And that blows away all the little bits. This also comes in handy for your car, for the little tiny things if you want to get after those, or wherever else, the little tiny bits in your life that you want to get after. This is great. It also has a light on it. I'm not selling her. You can just get one off the Amazon. So, those are some products that I have been loving. They've just improved my efficiency and quality and just enjoyment of creation. Links down below. I hope all is well with everybody.